Hello and welcome to a Subtlety Rogue Silver Proving Grounds DPS trial. I've already done one for Combat Rogues, but a comment on my Combat Rogue guide got me thinking about Subtlety Rogues and how they work. And since they've always kind of been, originally they were the PvP spec, they simply weren't used in PvE, while Blizzard's done a lot to fix them up and make them viable as a PvE DPS, they still, I don't believe, are phenomenally popular for DPSing dungeons and raids. So I figured I'd just mess around and try a few things. And one thing I've noticed is this ridiculously overpowered Fan of Knives, where you get one combo point for every target your Fan of Knives hits, which is just obscene for these large groups. Basically, it's just one Fan of Knives that you instantly eviscerate or rupture or whatever. It's kind of crazy. Makes AoEing really powerful. As you saw, what I just did there is I would just Fan of Knives them once and then use the combo points on the single target. Basically, I just used it to fuel myself up so that I could hit harder with your finishers, which is one of the most important things for subtlety rogues is your finishers. And this guy just stunned himself. Okay, probably shouldn't waste that. Not that it really matters. Drop that. Now, as you can see, like with all dot classes, subtlety rogues do have several powerful dots. The Rupture, your Deadly Poison, even your little baby Hemorrhage dot. So it's always a good idea to not focus on one target. Spread it around, spread the dots around, and then focus them down one at a time. And of course I am using the Glyph of Deadly Momentum, which is really important. Alright, here, come back over here, please. Kite that, see if I can get that right in the middle. Of course I didn't. I'm just going to refresh that, and let's hit you with it. And that'll mow him down. See, as you see, the dot on him will finish him off, so there's not really much of a reason to stay focused once they're low in health and they have your full bleeds and everything on them. So all I'm doing is, of course, Slice and Dice is your most important thing to always have up, because it's 60% increased attack speed, and it increases your energy regeneration rate, which is what's really important. Alright. Now, normally for single target, you would be using Shadow Dance. It's kind of important for Subtlety Rogues, just a little bit. But I'm, of course, doing my usual thing where I just ignore where I just basically ignore your cooldowns, because they're not really incredibly necessary. I also don't have Anticipation talented, which is generally which the Anticipation talent is pretty much essential for PvE DPS. I don't like it because I generally do more PvP with my rogue. As you see, I just dropped a Rupture on that guy. I'm gonna stay on this guy till he casts his heal, then interrupt him, then swap to this guy, and drop my Rupture. Rupture is your most damaging combo point finisher, aside from, upkeeping your Slice and Dice. So it's always a good idea to have that going on all targets that you possibly can. It's just important, because you see this guy's already almost dead from that. Now, of course, the downside of it is the fact that it is a bleed, so if you don't get it up, immediately, or at least pretty early in the fight, oh crap, then you'll actually run out of time. And I actually kind of made a little mistake, because as you can see, I haven't refreshed my Slice and Dice the entire time, because the Deadly Momentum just refreshes it for you. But I waited too long this time. I actually, not too long, excuse me. I killed this wave too quickly. So as a consequence, I'm running out of time on my Slice and Dice before this next wave even pops back up. Might be able to kill a little bunny or something. Yeah. See, can I kill this? Well, yes I can. And he didn't really even have anybody to heal. And that refreshed my Slice and Dice, so I didn't have to expend combo points on it. Just gonna kite that into you. And he's dead. See, as you see, I didn't even wait to stay on him. And he's going to be dead as soon as that hits him. And I'm just going to apply that to him. Just so he'll die, so I can get on this guy. Smack you with that. And that'll pretty much be that for that guy. And next for this guy. Boop. And that's pretty much game. And I'm actually just going to wait, because I've got some time and my dot will actually finish these guys off. And it'll refresh my slice and dice for maximum duration. Basically, assassination is all just spreading your bleeds around. Just dot everything up. I'm going to go ahead and stay on this guy for a few seconds. Kick that. Make sure that hits him. And that hits him. Now he's got the double whammy. And down he goes. Stack it up. Drop the bleed. Smack there. It's just shadow step over there. You don't really have to use your shadow step. I just did it just to save some time. You can just walk over or sprint if you want. Got plenty of time. Nope, the bleed was even necessary. And as you can see, that might not be enough to finish him off. I don't know. Will it be enough? We'll see. Yes, it actually was. As you see, it's mainly important to use that rupture. I really didn't eviscerate except when I was single targeting a couple times, or when I had just had excess combo points on everything. Mostly, it's just drop your rupture on everything early as you possibly can, and it'll pretty much finish it off for you. And make sure you use your deadly momentum to upkeep your slice and dice, and you can beat it without too much trouble. Thanks for watching.